Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Reese number S245A. This is a half saddle threshold. This is a substantial piece of aluminum, meaning it basically weighs 0.11 pound per inch. So every foot of this material weighs a pound, and that's awfully heavy for aluminum. And you can tell by looking at the material thickness. And quite frankly, it's a hallmark of Reese, and it's why I pointed out immediately. Reese products they seem to always have a thicker wall, a greater wall thickness, and I think it makes for a more substantial piece of weather stripping. Anyway, this is a half saddle threshold. Where are you going to use this? Well, when you need to transition between two uneven floor surfaces. This would be ideal for an application where you have a sill on the exterior and then you've got some half-inch flooring material on the interior, and you need to transition between those two uneven floor surfaces, maybe with a door frame coped in this area, depending on where the wall or the flooring has been brought up to. And you need to do it in such a way that will take pretty heavy traffic, like deliveries, hand carts with 200 pounds loaded on them. You want something substantial to be able to carry it, hence the S245. But dimensionally, when you're dealing with something that is half-inch tall, pardon me, with something that's 5-inch wide and then half-inch tall, okay, you'd be in a real good position to be able to handle substantial traffic. I've also sold this to people in instances where they have uneven floor surfaces in like a parking garage of a condo building, and the area leads up to where the dumpsters are brought into the lower or ground floor, where the garbage dumpsters are brought in and out every night. You want something substantial. Or, you know, if you've got access to a freight elevator, this would be a good item in that regard. Now, there is a link below this video to a document called Product Brochure that will allow you to review all of the other Reese half saddle thresholds. And they call it half saddle because if you use your imagination, it's half of a saddle threshold and is used again to transition between two uneven floor surfaces. A variety of different sizes in both height, but certainly in the width of the threshold. Different base materials as well. The A stands for mill aluminum. Aluminum is the base material, and A is the mill finish. They can do a D finish, which is aluminum base material, but with a dark bronze anodized finish. In this item, they can do a B for bronze. They can do a solid bronze base material. And then they can do different finishes on that solid bronze, such as mill, or satin, or polished, or oil-rubbed bronze. And you would want a solid architectural bronze threshold in an environment where you have a property that is either exceptional foot traffic, or it would be important that the hardware look as eminent, as the rest of the building, like a 5-star hotel, or the front door to City Hall, where there are literally bronze doors installed. You might have a $2 million home, and you're not going to install a $50 threshold onto a home like that. It would be solid bronze. Plus, bronze would give you the ability to go with those different finish options, and given the fact that it's bronze, it could technically be turned into lots of different colors because it can be plated to. But the material is incredibly durable. Now, speaking of the durability of the material, whether it be aluminum or bronze, you will certainly want to fasten it to the floor correctly. Now, this is going to include screws, which are here, and obviously people are going to use these commonly. But if I was looking for an installation that needed to be as substantial as the thickness of this material, I would only be considering machine screws and lead anchors, and we can supply those to you as well as additional securing options. Okay, listed in the website and everything from 2-foot to 8-foot lengths, and you can certainly have longer than 8 foot. We just don't list it because the cost to ship is generally prohibitive. However, if you need longer than 8 foot, if you needed a 12-foot piece, we can accommodate. The cost to ship would probably be prohibitive, again, but if you needed 30 pieces that were 14 foot long, then it's not really a big deal because it has to go common carrier. If you have need for a different length or a custom length, by all means let us know by simply indicating the comment in the comment field the net length that you'd like for us to cut the material back to. And we'll be happy to accommodate it that way. And the reason that's advantageous is because we'll give you that countersunk hole at the proper distance from the edge, but the proper center to center as well. Okay, and it's very likely that you'll have to cut a threshold down anyway, and you may not want to have to deal with cutting that much aluminum in the field. You might just want us to cut it for you. I'd be happy to do that. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Reese products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. Now, I'm quite partial when it comes to Reese, and it's because, again, that wall thickness. Their material always feels heavier, literally, when I'm reviewing it in a video. You can measure the wall thickness of the material and simply compare it. If you're looking for better or best, it's very likely going to be Reese. Number two, when it comes to their dark bronze color, I believe it's the most elegant of all dark bronze anodizing that is done on aluminum weather stripping. Not nearly black like some other people, but a rich, deep golden brown that would be very complementary to an oil-rubbed bronze finish. And while you'll have aluminum storefront that's really not oil-rubbed at all, if you're looking for something to really complement a true 613 finish without going with a piece of solid architectural bronze, the Reese product would be great. And I use it when I literally want the weather stripping to stand out as much as the $3,000 panic device that's on the door. Furthermore, their customer service is exceptional. Their technical support and industry-leading ship times to get product out the door are truly second to none. If you have any questions on the Reese S245A half-saddle threshold or any other Reese product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.